Hello everyone, this is the back of my Ford Transit and I wanted to build an electrical system based on the Bluetti Charger 2. And so I kind of want to show you one critical flaw with the Bluetti Charger 2. This is the Bluetti Charger 2 hooked onto my Ford Transit wall. And then I have that plugged into a B230 battery power bank via the P090A port, this big chunky cord. So it's powered on, and when you have it plugged in, you have to have the lock enabled for that port to recognize there's power. So that's connected, that's locked, and it's connected up to the Charger 2 here. And then I also bought the DC hub that goes with the Charger 2. So this is the DC hub for Charger 2, which goes down and connects to that via the BAT port, this connection right here. So this cord goes in and connects right here, and then here's the Charger 2 connected to the DC hub. And one thing that was really attractive to me about the DC hub is that it had an Anderson connector on the top. So I thought, oh, I could power my van electronics via the P090A port to Charger 2, which then goes to the DC hub, and then could power my Anderson connector to my 12-volt panel. And voila, I can connect all my 12-volt stuff here. So for instance, I put this fan in recently, and I have the wire running through here, down to this fuse panel, right there. And I have the input electricity connected to the Anderson connectors. Okay, so when that's working, it's great, but there's two major issues here. Is that when I haven't turned on the car yet, the Bluetti Charger 2 will not turn on and supply power from this battery to the DC hub. So I can't just walk in my car, turn on the fan, turn this on first. This will not turn on until I turn on the car first. So perhaps that's a safety feature to not use your electronics before you turn on the car. But that means I have to turn on the car to enable the system first to start working. So let me show you how this is kind of set up. I have my Charger 2 here on the wall, and then I have the input. I have this connected to my car battery. That wire goes through the wall, down beneath the seat. There's the wire where my fingers pointed, and the battery for the Ford Transit is underneath the seat. So I have the Charger 2 connected to that wire, which goes through the wall to the Charger 2. That's working well and as expected. So I'll go turn on the car and show you how this works. So here's my car and my keys. I'm going to turn this on. Okay, the car is on. Okay, sorry for the blurring, but here's how you turn on the app. This is the Charger 2. This is how it looks. So you can see that my portable, my big B230 is going in, and it's running into the Charger 2, and then also my alternator is running. And you can see that now I can turn on the DC panel now that the car is on, but the car has to be on. So let's go turn that on. Okay, here's the app again. You can see everything's available to run. So the light is lit up on the Charger 2, green, and now I can turn on the DC hub. So that's on. And now I have power to my fan. Here, I can turn this on. And the lamp. Voila, the lamp is on. And you can see now that the power is running to this DC panel. So if I click here, it will show you. Well, actually, it's not updating. There's quite a few bugs with the app. So let's go back, and now I can connect to the DC hub via Bluetooth. And you can see how much power it's using via the Anderson port is 12 watts. And it's outputting 12 watts via the Anderson port to my fuse panel. So I had to turn the car on to turn on my DC hub. Okay. So now if I want to turn off my car and have this continue running, that is possible only if you have this power bank connected with this big chunky P090A port though that has to be connected for you to turn off your car. So let's go turn off the car. And there's a big bug with the Charger 2. So when you turn off your car, this will only stay on for 2 minutes. And then it goes into sleep mode. So then it kills power to the DC hub and everything connected to it, which is not how they're stating it should work. So when I turn off the car, this should stay on as long as you want, but that's not how it's working right now. There's a big bug with this. I'm updated to the latest firmware. I'll show you that here. Let's connect. Takes a while. I'm showing you an honest how long everything takes to do. So let's go firmware upgrade, system upgrade. I'm up to date. All right, so let's go turn off the car and I'll show you that this will go to sleep after 2 minutes. All right, I'm in the car. I'm going to turn it off. And if I go back there, you can see the light is still on the fan. So I know power's still on. Okay, power's still on. This is right after I got out of the car, seconds later. Anderson hub is still on. Everything's on and connected. But this is going to go into sleep mode here soon. Oh, it just went to sleep mode, just as I said. So less than a minute. This turned off. Now the light's flashing, blinking, and it went to sleep. I don't know how to prevent that. There's no settings in the app to prevent that. Bluetti, I need you to fix this because it's just not working how you stated it was going to work. Now I can't turn it on. So even though this is best battery still on, I cannot force this out of sleep mode. And I can't turn on the Anderson connector to my 12 volt. So this is just not working how they intended it. Bluetti, please fix this soon. So now if I want to close my fan again, electronically, I have to turn the car on, the car's on again. This is running, now I can turn this on. This is gonna reset, close itself. Thank you, fan, you're smart. Bluetti, fix this. This is just driving me crazy. So when I turn off the car, this Charger 2 will go to sleep in like a minute, which turns off the Anderson hub. Please fix this. This is March 5th, 2026. Just for the record, I've not fixed now, but I'll make another video if they do fix it. Please, Bluetti,